everyone. Welcome back, hopefully, to another episode of the One of Us podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, summer. You know what I think of when I think of summer? I think of that scene in High School Musical where it's like, summer, 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 summer. That gets me hyped. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. So, as we're just talking about, summer experiences, ways to grow in fellowship and connect with people over this time that's a little bit different than other months or seasons of the year. What is your guys' go-to summer thing? Like, what makes you feel like it's finally summer when I get to blank?
Probably when it's acceptable that my toes be out in public. That's when I know summer's begun.
Aren't your piggies always out in Vegas? It's always hot over there.
No, not only in the summer, because if your piggies are out before summer, that's kind of like shunned.
Vic's piggies are always out.
Girl, those dogs gotta breathe. I would say I know it's summer when I can smell coconut. Because I feel like anytime summer comes, everyone has the coconut like body wash or the coconut sunscreen. And I'm like, oh, summer's here because of coconut.
I'm glad you gave that disclaimer of coconut products because at first all of our faces were like, coconut? We live in the desert. Ain't nothing growing over here.
Okay, honestly, what really makes me think about summer is when we have a good barbecue and you can play some worship music outside and have a bonfire.
You can't do any of that in Vegas. If you start a bonfire at night, you're burning down the desert.
Wait, you can? At least I've been to places where they have started a bonfire in their backyard, but I guess it's illegal.
AKA my parents' house.
Whoa. FBI,
That's
if
why
you're listening.
Crystal has a no grass in the backyard.
Hey, that's just in Vegas in general. Do you know they're paying people to get rid of their grass here in Vegas?
They did that here for a long time. Some of my neighbors have a desert front lawn.
If you're hosting a summer get-together fellowship, what's like your centerpiece? Is it the fact they have a pool or the fact that you make bread food?
It's both.
No, you
I
gotta
get
pick
to
one
be-
or the other. You can't pick both.
Oh. I feel like everyone does like that I have a pool, so I would say the pool.
Tati, not you
Unfortunately.
wearing a hoodie right now in the middle of summer.
My dad has the AC on right now. It's cold in the room.
Oh, goodness.
I have a small room, so like my room gets really hot fast or really cold really fast.
So, just with this conversation about summer, I feel like it is like a unique time. If you're in school or in college or even a teacher, your summers are a little bit more unstructured than other seasons of the year. And so, because summer's a little bit more unstructured, it involves people, going in and out of vacation a lot. There's not as much consistency in maybe like Bible study groups. Sometimes they take a hiatus during the summer or, other gatherings like that. How do you guys recommend or advise, or even in your own life, have tried to maintain that unity in fellowship and community within this season?
I like this question because I think summer, especially this point in time, it's a good calling to take initiative to be that leader, right? I had this conversation with a brother in Christ actually not too long ago, but we were talking about kind of friends, right? And we're talking about how most of the people who make friends is due to proximity, right? So like you live in an area, you go to the school because where you live, so you're kind of forced to be around certain people, and then you go to a college or you go to a high school and it's kind of like all the same thing, and then you're out of college, right? So then now you're at work, so now you're just friends with people from work because you see them all the time. And what we're talking about is that like God wants us to take initiative to find that true brotherhood, that true sisterhood in his church. So I think what a perfect time than a season where there's not a lot of structure happening with school or home, where you can actually lead your fellowship into like a retreat, a reunion, kind of just a weekend get together, and just really take off and lead in that way. So I think definitely I like your question, Crystal, because I think a lot of people should be taking lead on planning kind of what to do, like whether it's a trip or just a small get together.
Something that I've really enjoyed that we've done in the past, the four of us and some of our other friends that we have, is we do like a little summer get together just because I know the school year, like none of us are in school, but I feel like even as an adult, when you're immersed kind of in the workplace, maybe you have kids and they do go to school, or there's just something about summer that still feels like there's a little bit more flexibility and wiggle room, even if you don't get summers completely off. But something that I've enjoyed that we do, like just like getting together and like regrouping with those that encourage you, you love, you're close with, and that you want to continue that relationship moving forward. Just like even getting together once or twice a year can be so impactful to just, rekindle those relationships. So that's something I've really appreciated when we've done during the summertime. And it's always encouraging because it really fills your cup and you feel like, okay, I can do another 3 or 4 months or 5 months before this again. And it just becomes all that more sweeter.
It's similar to what you guys are saying, but I know we didn't do it during summer, but all of the intervarsity kind of like camping trips that we did, I feel like were really, really good. I know it was definitely during our academic years, but we try to kind of do that even after graduating and doing some random camping stuff.
What was your go-to at camp activity there?
When we were doing it with InterVarsity,
Yeah, or in general now.
I liked when we would stay up really late having like the super deep convos and then go a little cuckoo crazy because we're all lacking sleep because we had to wake up super early.
That's kind of funny. All I remember is one time we had such a long, deep convo. It was like 2 in the morning, and one of our friends, Danny, he had like a tactical flashlight. So like we decided to play like hide and seek, and he would like spot us across the whole campsite because his light was like a helicopter flashlight.
What about not necessarily a retreat? Because that is good and fun. Sometimes it's not really possible for some people during this season because they have so many other things or commitments going on. But what can people really do in their own city, in their own mission field to really connect, be intentional, and just build on those relationships?
I mean, for me, so I am a teacher, and I would say during the school year, it is kind of hard to get out because I can get pretty exhausted, like at the end of the day after trying to wrangle 15, like 2 year olds. But I love the summers because I feel a lot more energized, and I'm like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. Like if I'm up past 10, I'm not going to be a little cranky pants. But something that I know we actually have an event coming up June 20th is a little young adult social. And something we even did a couple of months ago was like having a pickleball night. And for me, I love the late evenings when we're outside, we're coming together and we could be playing pickleball and then going and eating outside of like In and Out or Sonic or just talking and socializing or walking around the park. I think some of my favorite memories and moments are usually during summertime. For me specifically.
You know, Vic, as you were talking, I totally realized you also have a sweater on. But I'm just gonna skip that, even though it's 106 degrees outside.
Look, I keep my house nice and cool because it's 106 outside. Okay, don't
Okay,
don't judge me.
well, when you were saying that, I feel like something that I thought about, it was at our church we do like affinity groups. I think they really empower church members to, if you like something, there's no reason why other people can't come alongside you and do the same thing. And I feel like what's a better way than to network with the church, something that you're really passionate about, to maybe like share and like make an announcement or just even put it on your local bulletin board to gather and do something you like, right? If you're a sports fanatic or you like doing an activity, you like to go hiking, you like to play game night, I think it's a great idea to try to, put that out there in their church, because I think so many brothers and sisters have things in common with us that we might not even know about.
That is such a great point. Like Juan just joined an affinity group that is people who are trying to get back into soccer. Nobody there's a pro, although there's a couple semi-pro players there that are getting back into it because they just had a baby or like they just got back from surgery, but just like getting back into it. And they started and ended the whole day, talking about what it means to be a man or woman of God. They prayed together, they just like encouraged one another. There was times of like breaks in between where they were just like, yeah, like getting to know each other and really fellowshipping even through that activity. So I think that is a great one. Also, it doesn't have to require a whole lot of financial investment either. Like the things that we're talking about are really like go to the park, go play a game, go maybe invite people for to come over and worship or have a cookout. But just encourage people to stay connected, because sometimes I think people can feel really lonely in the summer because it is outside of kind of normal routine. But also nature, like what you guys were saying, I think is so important, because we live in a part of the world where our cities are kind of on the warmer side for the whole year. Like it doesn't get freezing here. But some people live in areas where it's like in the negative degrees, super cold, and then the summer's the one time to get out in nature, because otherwise, I mean, you're skiing and stuff, but it's kind of a different experience. And so if you're part of one of those cities or countries, let us know down below. We would love to know. But also take advantage. Go on a hike. Go be in God's just creation. There's something about just like basking in his glory in that way that is just so renewing.
Okay, but do you guys struggle more with water in your ear or getting a sunburn?
Sunburn.
Sunburn. Look at
You
me.
guys don't get water in your ear? I feel like that happens to me all the time.
I
No,
do,
you
but
just
I get sunburn
shake it out.
easy.
Okay, you know what else is another great idea for anyone out there listening to, like, oh, what would be something cool to plan in the summer? Maybe a day trip to go to your local water park. Honestly, even though you're above 20 years old, like that just sounds like a lot of fun.
Juan is saying this because that's what he wants to do. We have a water park
You don't
right
have to know
across the
this.
street.
Okay, have you seen those wolf lodges that are like in California or Arizona?
No.
It's like a casino, but inside the casino is a giant water park.
Okay, it looks just so freaking cool though. Like I look at it and I'm like, look, I know this is for children, but I'd be running across those lily pads. It looks so
Where do
fun.
you think you've crossed the line of like, oh man, this is weird for me to like when it comes to little kid things?
When you're single and by yourself and over the age of 16.
Vic,
What?
that's like half of the entire population on the earth.
But here's the thing. Because, I mean, I guess a 16-year-old, 17 and 18, but I feel like after
So you're saying everyone at
21,
Disney 17 plus is weird?
no, Disney is its own
Disney's
own
not for
ball game.
kids, though.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Disney's are for
sorry.
rich adults now.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Disney, if you're hearing out there, we want lower prices.
No, but I would say because can you imagine like if I was to go to that water park and play by myself, that'd be a little weird. If I had a child with me, it's okay.
What if you went with your friends?
Juan, imagine us four on the freaking lily pads. No.
I would have a great time. What do you guys think?
I'm sure we would have a great time. It would just be really weird. Can you imagine like there's a 4-year-old saying like, "Hey, when's it my turn?" and us four are hogging it. No. We can't do that. We can't be those people.
They need to make adult versions of the kids stuff.
Here's
That's what
my
I'm
petition.
saying.
Adult summer camps. I just saw a couple and it looks so much fun.
Why does that sound
These
like
camp-
rehab?
Juan, we were going to technically summer camps when we went to the university.
Okay, but
so-
that wasn't rehab. But like how Crystal
What?
says it is like adult summer camp just gives me a
Rehabbing
rehab vibe.
rehabbing your energy for the rest of the year.
Okay, now that's too. I'm not gonna say it.
No, but I saw a couple. They do exist out there. They are expensive though, but it's like straight up camp, but for adults. Just a bunch of like adult friends going.
What are they doing?
I'd
though?
rather throw in a ChatGPT prompt and figure it out myself instead of paying an institution all that money.
What do you mean figure it out yourself?
institution.
It's
Like,
hanging out
plan it
with
all
dozens of people. It's eating at the diner. It's doing all these water sports, zip lines, all of these things, bonfires. It's like camping, but in a campground with a bunch of like scheduled activities.
Is this
This-
another business idea
This
that
sounds
people
like
are
a
gonna steal?
cruise.
We should do cruise style things on water. That should be something that we start. I'm starting the petition now.
A cruise style thing on water.
That's what a cruise is
cruise
on water.
Style
There's a
Camp
Christian cruise that already
event
exists.
for adults.
Yo, those Christian cruises. Okay, never mind. I'm not. That's another topic. Never mind.
Now you
Oh
say
dang,
it.
Vic got really, really heated there. I see Vixen. Vic, are you putting your tin hat on right now, or what are you doing?
No, say your thoughts since it's fresh in your mind.
I am actually down for the Christian cruise. The issue I have, why is it so expensive? Also, why
That's
are
a fair point. That's not that
and
bad.
also Christian clothing. Why is Christian clothing so expensive?
Well, they got to make a living.
Hear me out. Because I can go to TJ Maxx and I can go to TJ Maxx and get like a nice shirt for $10, but then I go to this one brand and I love their clothes.
It's a
Their
small
clothes are
business, Vic. What you're buying from TJ Maxx is a large corporation probably enslaving children. What you're getting at a Christian clothing business, they have less quantity, limited stock, and it's a small business. So
I
they have to
think
do all the
big
things
I think
It's
big
not
themselves.
a
store
small
chains
business because
make
they're all
money
over.
off of other things,
They're all
right?
over
They're
the
still
states.
small businesses, honey.
But why
Even
are we making it so expensive for people that are just trying to live?
if it was as big as like say the clothes that you find at Walmart, then it would be cheaper. But that's because
Vic,
Walmart
why does
is
it sound like
purchasing.
you shop at Shimu?
Shop at Shein. Okay, get off
Shimu
my
is
back.
Timu/Shein.
I don't do Timu. That's beneath me.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Anyways,
Anyways, so along this topic of the summer, sorry for that little what's it called?
I agree, Vic. This clothes is too expensive.
I'm sorry, Christians love to up the price
Okay,
and
not
undercharge.
just
That's
not
another topic. It's another
I
topic.
wouldn't say it's just Christians, but just in general. Like the other day I was looking at ties. I'm like, why is a tie $40? That's like outrageous.
Anyways, after that little rant and sidetrack, what we really wanted to get on here and talk about is not only these ideas of how to fellowship and gather and really just promote your relationships with others. I think it's a great opportunity this summer season to do that. So please, please, please do it. And if you do, tag us and we'll post it on our story. But we'd love to see like just people gathering and getting together during this summer season and really growing together. Do you guys feel that the summer season can sometimes be a little bit more like hectic and busy and less structured?
Definitely less structured, but I love it. I feel like my days being a teacher are always very structured. It's the same thing each and every day. So I love when summer comes because I feel like I have a little bit more freedom to do things, to go places. Like for me, like, getting to travel. Like last year I got to travel. I'm getting the chance to travel again. And I even know that we were planning like a little trip or something, or maybe potentially out to Reno to kind of gather with everyone again. So I love it, the unstructured time, because I just feel like I have a lot more freedom to actually do things I want to do and be with people I want to be with. So I'm loving it. I was like, give me summer all day, every day.
Excuse me, we're gonna get copyrighted by McDonald's.
What's their logo? All day, every day?
This is how you know that Victoria didn't live a hard childhood. I'm
Come
just kidding.
on.
I'm just kidding.
You know I did.
I know. That's why I was saying that. It's because you said I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Vic, you should know this. Don't you watch the freaking McDonald's TV show?
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
The Hamburglar?
Okay, second.
Is he on the loose?
Dude, okay, second tangent, please. One of our viewers,
Vic, you look
someone
like the
has
Hamburglar.
to know. No, someone has to know that Ronald McDonald had had his own movies
I know
where
he
it
had a
started
TV
off
show.
and TV show or movies are. No, it was a movie because what I showed you guys at Red Robin was a movie. But it starts off where it's a real person and then he slides down this like swirly slide and then it turns into a cartoon and they go on these adventures. Someone out there has to know 100%. I
Okay,
have
well,
all these
this is
tapes on
another. I know
VHS.
this might be a little bit of hot take, but they need to bring back playgrounds at fast food places. Like, what happened to them taking them
Yes.
down? That's so sad.
Okay, maybe next
It's the
episode we can just
Hamburglar's
talk
fault. I'm
about
telling you.
next week we should just talk about and go off on different tangents and just talk about things that are popping in our mind. Maybe that's what we need to do.
ADHD
Just-
Central. I like
It's
it.
the topic of the episode is gonna be like ADHD runs this podcast.
You never know which one you're gonna get. Where's that from? Oh, come on, guys.
You
I
never
don't.
know
I don't
which
listen
one
to the
you're gonna-
Hamburglar. So.
It's Forrest Gump.
Oh,
We
you know, I
ate it at
just
the
watched
restaurant.
that.
Say it in the
You
accent.
did it wrong. You didn't do it in the accent. You said like "Ha-na-na-na-na-na-na."
Well, I started saying it, and in the middle, I was like, "Oh, that's actually what he says."
okay, not a hot take, but what's your guys' favorite like summer food?
Dude, this is gonna sound so Mexican,
Is
but
it carne asada?
I actually so
Tacos.
bong diggity love
Give us more adjectives before you say it.
like absolutely adore. I like love. I thank God every day for this food that He has created, and it's
Okay,
gonna be
that's enough.
country fried steak.
You're lying.
No, just kidding. I want to say something completely opposite of my culture. But it's actually, you know, those like mango popsicles with tahini?
Oh yeah, those are good.
That's like pretty good summer vibe. Or sometimes, like different culture. Have you guys ever had those like fish waffles with the abong or whatever it's called? It's at Somi Somi, Crystal.
Is that Japanese?
I have no idea.
Japanese ice cream?
Yeah, those are
Those are
Don't
good.
quote me
good.
on that, but
I like pineapples and watermelon. I love because all the fruits start coming out.
hot take, I don't really like watermelon.
I thought you
You
don't
know,
like melon in
Crystal,
Shame on
general.
you.
I
that
don't.
wasn't a hot take time. So save it.
Okay, well, okay, Tati, what's your favorite?
I like fruit with tahini and chamoy.
Why was everyone's answers
Dang.
the same? Well,
Okay,
I
hold
like
on.
burgers.
I don't like tahini.
Burgers are good too.
Burgers. Okay, are you guys
You
more
want a
thick?
burger? Eat a burger.
Victoria, your age is showing. Anyways, so listen here, Hamburglar. I know you like burgers.
It's probably so unhealthy for you.
Tati, when you eat a burger, are you eating a burger to be healthy? No.
I
If we're
get the lettuce wrap
No,
from
Tati.
from In and Out, the protein style.
Can you not disgrace In-N-Out by saying lettuce wrap?
Tati, what the heck?
Wait, have you guys ever had a Flying Dutchman?
See, Juan's doing it right. Don't be that person that
Okay,
eats
do
a
you know what's a
burger
Flying Dutchman though,
with
Vic?
the lettuce.
Hamburglar, do you know what's a do you know what's a Flying Dutchman?
No.
Okay, instead of the
What
buns
is it?
is 2 grilled onions.
That sounds terrible.
Whoa, you're the Hamburglar. You have to love that. Okay, let's retake it again. Go. So the Flying Dutchman is. Just kidding. Okay, well, do you like double patties? This is specifically for the Hamburglar.
That's too much.
All summer long, that's gonna be your
Okay,
nickname.
so are you
Vic.
more like more meat or more lettuce and all that junk, or more bread?
Okay. No, I feel everything needs to be evenly proportioned. Like, I don't want to bite into my burger. Okay, where is
So
it?
do you get a double? What's your In and Out order? Do you get like a double or
No, at In-N-Out, this is my order from In-N-Out. It's a number 3, the one with no cheese, okay? With the lettuce, grilled onion, tomato, obviously the good sauce, and bread, Tati, okay? But
Vic?
sometimes...
Don't even say anything. You used to take bread out of your meals.
What bread?
Vic
Sometimes-
also is the one that eats pizza that doesn't exist. It's like 1 centimeter big.
It's thin crust, thin crust.
I
Wait, I
remember
want to
we
hear
used to
this
go to like
order. I want to
sandwich
hear
plate.
this
Hold on,
order.
we should share our In and Out orders at the end. But we used to eat like sandwiches and stuff, and sometimes to cut the carbs, you used to take the bread out. So don't even talk.
Not
to me.
all the bread, only the top
Sometimes.
layer.
That
Okay,
counts.
so you have your
Not
number 3.
both
How are your
pieces,
fries
only
though?
one.
How's your
Okay,
fries and
that
what's your
was
drink?
during the Hope season. Okay, that was the Hope diet. Now we're back to both buns. Okay,
Okay, so
we're
what's
too
after
old for all of
the
this.
both buns?
Okay. So get some grilled onions on there, but sometimes when I bite into In-N-Out burger, there's a lot of lettuce. I don't want to be biting into lettuce, so sometimes I take some of the lettuce out.
You can also say light lettuce. Did
I
you know
also
that?
get. I did not, but now I do. I also get a Neapolitan shake with some fries
Neapolitan.
and the sauce on
And
the
you
side.
dip the fries into the shake because
I
that's the
do
only
not.
way to eat that.
No, I only do that for Wendy's. Into the Frosty, baby.
No, let me share mine because it's lame. So I, as some of you who've been watching us for a while know, I do not consume bread because my stomach denies me. And it
Not by
also
choice.
denies me in terms of cheese. So it really betrayed me fully. Anyways, I have the protein style hamburger, period. Plain fries, ketchup on the side. And protein style is the lettuces with the hamburger, with the lettuce wrap, with the hamburger, and the sometimes grilled onions, sometimes regular onions.
All right, let me teach you
You're
girls how to actually order a burger. So you go up to the lady, you drop your money straight at the desk, and you tell her that I'm talking business. Then you say, "I want a double, light lettuce, grilled whole onion, heavy on the sauce." Then you say animal style fries, and then when the burger comes out, you ask for 4 extra packets of spread, and then you grab the chili peppers, and then you shove your burger with the chili peppers and drench it like a wet burrito with the sauce. And then you get a fork and a knife and you eat it all.
Do you want a burger and fries with that sauce? Like, that's a lot of sauce.
Crystal, if you could actually have the sauce, you'd be singing something else.
Not 6 packets of sauce.
He said 4.
On
It's
top of
4.
the ones that are already in the burger and already on the fries.
The sauce is for the fries.
But he said animal style. Doesn't it already have it on there?
No, it doesn't.
No,
Well,
as you eat it, it
animals-
kind of disappears.
Yeah, animal style is solely on the
I
top
don't know
layer of the
about that
fries. We got about
scientifically.
the
because
bottom.
they don't mix it, so like they put a little bit. It's like layered on top. So
There's
when
a
you,
method
So you
to
gotta
the
drench it all
madness.
in the Thousand Island sauce.
the way. Okay, I'll tell you my order. I always do the single patty, also protein style.
Cheese or no
Tati.
cheese?
I get cheese because I like cheese.
Tati, what the heck?
What?
Put some buns on there.
Eh,
Toast them.
I kind of like the protein style. And then I'll get animal style fries. This is new and I want to try it. I haven't had the chance. People ask for the fries extra crispy, so I want to test that.
Ooh.
But I do animal
Ah.
style.
I think I want my fries extra crispy.
All right. I saw a video and I went,
Juan is In-N-Out's worst nightmare.
Nightmare. Why did your Missouri come out of you? Wanda's In-N-Out's worst nightmare.
I'm just saying, Juan's order is 20 miles long. They must be so scared when you come
I'm
in.
like, you know those Starbucks girls who like they walk into Starbucks and they're like, Can I get a venti, like 4 pumps of whatever, shaken not stirred, poured into my pinkety drinkety? I'm like basically that person, but for this burger place.
Okay, I just want to make a disclaimer to everyone listening. I just want to sincerely apologize for all of our vocabulary and grammar.
Guys,
None of us can speak English. We're all non-lingual, but we appreciate you being along for the ride because you know what? We're just here. We're just trying to be authentic.
when we go to heaven, we'll all speak a language we can all comprehend, and my lingual will be all lingual. Okay, so obviously we're gonna have a tangent episode down the line, but I am gonna stop us here because we're gonna go to our favorite topic, hot take time with Tati. Go ahead, Tots.
to sleep with socks on the bed or to not sleep with socks?
If you're
Absolutely
Juan, it's no.
not. No socks. Unless you're
No
sick.
socks.
If you're sick, I give you like a pass because I feel like this is maybe some Mexican, like, I don't even know what, but when I was sick,
It's Hispanic lore. You put
I don't want to
what's
say
it called?
witchcraft because people are like, it's not witchcraft. It's just like one of those.
Vaporu.
Yes, you put Vaporu, aka Vapor Up for all
on
my
your feet at the bottom
on your
of your
feet, on your soles, and you put your socks on, and somehow you wake up a new man.
You
I
wake
feel
up
like that's
cured.
the reason you guys become sick.
Vic, that's the widest thing.
Listen here,
You
Hamburger.
We're
only-
deleting that.
You only put that on your feet because you are sick.
You guys, I didn't do that. You guys all did that growing up. I'm the only white person here.
Do you cut the sandwich in the middle or angled?
Angled.
I do mine in the middle because I'm not that fancy.
Angled is the only
Fun.
proper way.
Angled
Vic, I know
is
she
like
does it
you're
down
trying.
the middle.
Okay, this is the
I
weird.
do it.
Do you do it down the middle, horizontal or vertical?
Isn't it a square?
That's what I was gonna say. Doesn't matter. It's the
You're
same.
It does.
Juan,
It
you're
does
muted.
It doesn't
because
matter. Watch. I'll tell
there's
you.
a shape. There's the shape. There's the top of
Yeah, I
the
guess
sandwich.
the little
It's
Mickey
kind
Mouse
of yeah.
ears
So
on
it's
the
like this.
top.
It's like a little shroom, and it goes down into a square. So
But
my
that's
mom
your
would cut.
guys' nasty
My
white
mom
bread.
would cut it like this, horizontal. So the bottom sandwich is always smaller than the top sandwich.
Isn't it the opposite?
No, up
Well,
and down.
People like it up and like vertical. First of all, it's vertical, Victoria. But anyways, it's and the people do it vertical because then the left and right sandwich are the same size. But my mom always cut it in the middle, so I just like always told myself this one's my appetizer and this one's my main like entree.
Juan had to gaslight himself while eating.
Into feeling full.
But
He's
okay,
like, hee hee, I have an appetizer. Okay, guys, that kind of wraps us up. We love you all so much. Stay cool out there, wear some sunscreen, and we'll catch you again next week. Bye, guys.